Alright, hello and welcome to another YOGUs. So today, as you might have guessed, we're going to be talking about the Pandero. This weapon is absolutely outstanding in many more ways than one. So, first things first, it's kind of a standard pistol on its main fire. What you might expect. It's got a good magazine size. Pretty nice all around. Its alt fire is a fan the hammer where you dump all of the bullets left that you have, and it's very effective, good fire rate, good damage output. And this weapon boasts some of the best stats that I've seen. So if we just compare the base stats of this weapon to, say, the Lex, it has more critical chance, more multiplier, faster fire rate, like way faster reload, less status, but that doesn't matter because this weapon fires so much faster, and it has less damage, but that's pretty much totally negated by the higher critical multiplier of the Pandero. So what we come to is a weapon that can output damage on the level of the Lex, more easily, more conveniently, and with just patching up all of the weaknesses that the Lex has had up until this point, which is really, really good. I've been modding it how you would imagine, a status-focused crit build. This does a hell of a lot of damage. It strips armor, and because the Pandero is slash-focused, I know I mistakenly called the Tenora a slash-focused weapon. Sorry about that. This is the slash-focused weapon in the update. It also is proccing slash. Slash being the best of the IPS it's just another bonus on top of the other bonuses this weapon has. Really good crit chance, really good crit multiplier, just great everything all the way down to its alt fire being incredibly useful. So there's not much left to say about it in terms of that. We just kind of gotta show how it works. So first things first, this thing's main advantage over every single other single pistol, basically, is that it is an incredibly high damage single pistol that also fucks nullifiers up. Because of its alt fire, you'll be able to see how easily this thing can shred through this nullifier bubble. And because of its incredible reload, you don't have to stop for a second to absolutely ruin a nullifier forever. They don't stand a fucking chance at all. Like, they have nothing on it. They've got no fucking chance. This thing, fuck nullifiers, basically. Like, if you hate nullifiers, this is a real good secondary to carry around. So, that being said, that also works on, pretty much any level of nullifier here. We'll bump them up to 100. And corrupted nullifiers actually have a slightly stronger shield than regular corpus nullifiers, so provided he doesn't one-shot kill me, which is possible, yeah. Same deal. Just, not, they can't handle it. Nullifiers aren't built to be able to handle this kind of thing, and it just fucking ruins them. It is absolutely ridiculous that, if you hate nullifiers, this is your kind of weapon, I'll tell you that right now. So, with that being shown, let's set up for our normal YOGUs, which this thing passes with absolutely no problem, and then we're going to show some higher level tests, because obviously this weapon has quite a bit of form in it. So, we can show how easily it handles higher level stuff. Yeah, the fan the hammer on this can be used as a primary fire, which might seem a little silly and might make you question the ammo efficiency of this weapon, but it turns out that this weapon outputs such an amount of damage, and 8 shots ends up just not being that much, that you can just use the fan the hammer on anything and not zoom in, and it kinda will just be fine. Oh, whoops, unless you get knocked down. These enemies don't even need that many bullets. I can just, one-shot pop these guys. But, it's still very efficient to just fan the hammer into a group. Gotta get rid of that guy, got rid of that. And, the very fast reload is kind of what seals the deal for this weapon, because you can just take care of business. You don't have to pause. You have 1 second between volleys of 8 rounds that are doing incredible damage. And it's hard to say bad things about this. It really, really is. It's accurate. When it's not accurate, it's firing out, way more DPS. It's just goddamn strong. And it works at pretty much all levels that I have seen, and it to still clear crowds all the way up into like the 120s at the very least. We're gonna show some level 145s here. We'll show 145. My it's not really built to survive these guys. But yeah, like we'll show just single fire real quick. Obviously, this weapon is hit scan, so you can just fire around walls like this. Yeah, you can see just doing single fire, you do significant damage. And whenever you just have to run around, you can just pop the secondary fire, and it'll take care of it. Because the secondary fire with the good status of this weapon will shred some fucking armor. So like whenever you can get in close, it's just over. Like you just take care of business. And that just remains the thing that you do against pretty much all enemies. It just fucking shreds. There's not really much more to say than that, because I can't really think of a big downside for this weapon. You're reloading a lot, but what you're putting into your gun is so, like, you just kill things with it. So, and it takes almost no time to reload. Like, if this thing had, like, an extra second on its reload, it would still be fantastic. So, get one. It's really, really fun. It's incredibly powerful, and I can't say bad things about it. I just really can't. Like, its design is nice. I got no bad words to say about the Pandero. It's absolutely wonderful. You should make it and use it. It's fucking great. It has pretty much completely replaced the Lex for me, which says a lot about the power of this weapon. So that's the Pandero. I'll see you guys tomorrow.